Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine. It's Friday, November 14th, and this is your weekend events update. Generally speaking, on a Wednesday, but man, it's busy. It's busy. Everybody thinks that the riding season ends, sometime. It doesn't. At least not here, maybe up north, but that's why nobody should live up there, man. You should move down, well, not to North Carolina, move past that. I think Mexico's got some spots open. But the riding season just doesn't end around here, man. All kinds of stuff going on the weekends, all kinds of stuff coming up, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing for me, man, because it keeps the lights on here at the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine. And so we've got some stuff to talk about here. I don't know if you're on Instagram today. A whole new feature going on here, Instagram, with a vertical video going on. It's kind of crazy. They changed things on the software I'm using, and you know, it's it changes everything. It's weird, but that's the deal. Let's talk a little bit about this month's magazine. It is the 14th, but that doesn't mean that you should not pick up your Carolina's Full Throttle magazine. Issue number 328. I used to put this thing on as a graphic on the screen, but it really kind of defeats the purpose of having a print magazine if you just use a graphic, because that's the deal, guys. This is real live biker stuff right here, man. You get the magazine, print magazine on newsprint, man. You roll it up, you put it in your back pocket, it's in your saddlebags. It's got all the information you need, man. There's no reason to go looking at social medias or anything like that you're on right now for this information, unless you just want me to talk to you about it, which is kind of crazy too. Which, by the way, the comment boxes are open on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. If you got some shite to talk, go ahead, shoot me a line, man. Let me know. We'll try to get to your comments while we're talking about things. This month's magazine is featuring our friends at Blue Collar Cycle Company in Salisbury and Hickory. Brandon was nice enough to give me a moment of his time, busy man, and talk to me about his dealerships, Hickory and Salisbury, man. Cool stuff. They've actually got some events going on this weekend that you might just see me at. So there you go. There you have it. We'll have magazines out there. If you haven't picked it up yet, you still should. Still full of great information. All kinds of stuff still coming up for the month and whatnot. Now, if you have not picked up the magazine, but you still want to get email event updates, text updates, real easy. All you got to do is go to our website. It's going to look a lot like this. It's fullthrottlemagazine.com. Scroll down on the main page right there. You'll go past the bike show announcements. You'll see the front cover. You'll see some more stuff about the bike show. And you'll get to this little thingy right here, man. And it's has to do with our events and news updates. These can be texted or emailed. When you click on this, it'll bring up a page that looks like this. All you got to do is fill in your information in these handy dandy little boxes. Click the sign up button, and you'll get the stuff emailed and texted to you. So that way, you might not have to listen to me talk about it. You don't even have to read about it. It'll just show up in your email or text. We try to stay succinct. We try to stay up times, man. It's kind of crazy, but I still say go pick up the print magazine because that's the cool part. It's got the features and all the stuff like that in it, so you can look at that there. But well, let's get down to business. It's Friday, man, so we kind of get down to business. I got some things that I got to do. What's up, Randy Floyd over here on the Instagram, man? Good to see you on here. Man, I'm telling you what, I expected to see out there at the AMCA thing. I was looking for cookies and I didn't get any, man. Didn't no cookies last weekend, man. But that's the deal. Let's talk about this weekend's events. Now, you'll see that the events dates here says November 13th through 16th, was yesterday, but that's because we text these things out on Wednesdays, sometimes Thursdays. But by now we have some information here. Before we get there, let's stop this. Like I said, new screen. I don't see the things I should. Let's pause for a little station identification. All right.
Hey, good morning, y'all. It's Jerry from Law Tigers, North Carolina's motorcycle injury attorneys. You are checking out the Full Throttle event update.
Very nice stuff there, man. That's what I'm talking about. And I don't know, it sounds double on my screen. I hope it doesn't sound double on your screen, but maybe that's just the studio noise. So we can skip right past the Thursday stuff now. If you were out and about, and just to give them a little recognition, Locked and Loaded Bar in Garner, North Carolina, had their big bourbon pull yesterday. Good times there, man. They've got a couple big events coming up the rest of the year, so make sure don't count them out, man. Lots of good times to be had in Garner at the Locked and Loaded Bar and Grill, but you missed that one by a day. Speaking of Blue Collar Cycle Company, they're having their Tits and Tacos event tomorrow, Saturday, November 15th at Blue Collar in Salisbury, North Carolina. This event will start at noon. It's going to have live music, food, beverages, and now look, it says benefits breast cancer awareness fund, but they have a friend down the road that runs the Harley Davidson consignment shop who is going through some cancer problems right now. So I think they're relocating the allocations from this event, the money that comes in from that to her, which is awesome because honestly, you love to hook up local folks rather than like the big corporations. Not saying the big corporations don't do something, but it's nice to hand that money directly to a friend in need rather than it be split up amongst others. It's you help out your local people, man. That's what you do. This is going to be, like I said, at noon in the Salisbury location of Blue Collar Cycle Company. And I will be out there for a bit tomorrow, man. You can't go wrong with tits and tacos, man. So get out there, featuring taco stand, adult beverages, and live music from the Low Down Dirty Heathens. So we'll be out there, man. We'll be checking it out. Plus, oh, by the way, they are having a chopper raffle, and this goes towards some of their cool stuff, including the 6th annual Bubs Ride, which is their toy run. The chopper will be sitting there this weekend. So when you go by, you can bring $20 worth of toys, or you can give them a $20 bill, and you can get a ticket on that chopper right there. Which I'm telling you what, man, $20. If you get a bike for $20, holy shit, man, you should burn the tires off that thing and have a good time with it. So there you go. That's also at Blue Collar Cycles. Last time I saw the bike, it was in the Salisbury location. So if you stop by over there, you might get to see it this weekend. A little refreshment there. All right, moving on. All right. D&D American Performance in Mooresville, North Carolina is having their Two Wheels One Fight event this weekend. That benefits Chris, who has been diagnosed with T-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia. That's a lot to say. It's probably a hell of a lot to handle. So they're having an event again. Another local folk that needs your help, and the motorcycle shops, the motorcycle community rising up together to help out our local friends, and that's what this is all about, man. So make sure you get out there to D&D American Performance in Mooresville, North Carolina for this ride. Kickstands are up at 12:30 p.m. for that one. Here's another one, Mooresville, North Carolina. It's gonna be a busy time in Mooresville. So get out there. This is the poker run from Mike Fish. Let's see, benefits Susan Fish with living expenses and miscellaneous expenses. Man, that's tough. So make sure you get out there and check this one out. This is going to be at the SHB Clubhouse in Mooresville, North Carolina. Kickstands are up at $12.30 for that one, $20 per rider. Real easy to afford to go have a time. What's up, Steph? How are you doing, girl? It's good to see you on here. Look, we even have, oh man, we got the vertical comments. We got comments everywhere. Can you guys see the comments on yep, there we go, on Instagram? Just checking that out. New stuff, like I said, it's fun and exciting. Good to see you on here. Where's Pops? Put Pops on here, man. I haven't seen him pop up yet. Also going on this Saturday, Pineville Tavern in Pineville, North Carolina. The Brick Strong event is going to be 2 p.m. to close. Live music, 50/50 silent auction. Proceeds go directly to Brick for medical expenses. Again, man, This is what this is about. You love to go ride and have a good time, man, but when one of your brothers needs some help, brothers or sisters, we get together, man, we have a good time, we raise them a little money. This one at Pineville Tavern in Pineville, North Carolina. That was sent in to me from my good friend Hollywood at Hollywood's Custom Cycles in McCadenville, or however you want to say that. Also this weekend, Toys for Tots fundraiser going on at Double D Burnout Saloon in Kernersville, North Carolina. This one, wait, shit. Balls. All right. Here's the deal, guys. This is actually supposed to be on Saturday. They changed the date after we went to print. We did get it changed on the ad here, and I got it changed in the magazine's cruise encounter, but apparently I didn't change it online, which is where I get the stuff. So disregard this. This is gonna be Saturday, or Sunday, the 16th. We'll talk about it now. So November 16th, which is Sunday, Jesus, is the Double D Burnout Saloon Toys for Tots fundraiser. They will be having live music. They will be having a good time. Bring some toys, bring some donations for their Toys for Tots fundraiser, and have a good time with the Double D Burnout Saloon, man. One of the premier biker bars in Kernersville, if you know what I mean. So check that out. That's disregard the date on that. That's gonna be the 16th. Look at the ad, not the information. All right, back to Saturday and back to Winston-Salem. Ride for Tommy. It really wouldn't be one of these podcasts. It really wouldn't be one of the things that I'm doing without there being some kind of mistake on it, some kind of typo. That's just the way it is. So November 15th, back to Saturday at the Pine Tree Tavern in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's gonna be the Ride for Tommy. This one registration is at 10:30 a.m. At the Pine Tree, man. Good times we had at the Pine Tree. This light's flickering at me too. This is just one of them technical days, man. Now I stared at it and I can't see a damn thing. All right, cool. It's gonna be hard to read with all these spots in my vision. Kickstands up at 12 p.m. for this one. Live entertainment as opposed to dead entertainment, apparently. Food available, giveaways, auctions, raffles. And if you can see there, they've got a couple stops and they're going to have a big time at the Bearded Viking, and then end up coming back to Willie's in Winston-Salem for Whispering Pines later on at 6 p.m. So if you missed the beginning, maybe you can catch the end. So do that to it. The Alamance County Toy Ride and Poker Run is also on Saturday. It's going to start out of Down Home Harley Davidson in Burlington, North Carolina. It is toy run season, man. We're in full spread here doing this kind of stuff, man. Registration at 10 a.m. Kickstands up at noon for this one. $15 poker hands, $5 passenger not playing, $10 for extra hands. Bring a new and unwrapped toy or cash donation. For it's funny, they've got a couple things going on. They've got the toy run. They're taking items for the elderly. There's also the Kids Path tree. They got a lot going on over here, man. All good causes, all worth of your time and getting out there. So make sure you check this one out. This one's going to end at Lucky Saloon in Burlington. Also a good time and place, man. Somewhere you need to check out if you have not already. But this is going to be a good one right here, starting off at Down Home Harley Davidson in Burlington, North Carolina. Now, right down the road, Tobacco Road Harley Davidson, they're going to have their ride-in party. Live music and live music near the beer garden. All right, that's good. As long as there's a beer garden and there's live music, I believe we can have a good time. They're going to have vendors as well, cold drinks, hot dogs, and burgers. It's going to be a good time right there. Tobacco Road Harley Davidson. Plus, you never know, they probably have that chrome covered Christmas present you're looking for. So take your wife in there with you and have her sign you up for a new motorcycle. Cox's Double Eagle in Pinehurst, North Carolina, or West End, which however they had it. I like to call it Pinehurst. They like to call it West End. Whatever you want to do, get over there and have a good time. November Day of Giving is going on down there this Saturday, November 15th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Blood drive, food drive, free lunch, and it benefits the Sandhills Moore Coalition for Human Care. So get out there and check that one out. In Pinehurst at Cox's Double Eagle. All right, Fort Bragg Harley Davidson getting in on the action with their chili cook-off and swap meet in Fayetteville, North Carolina. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for this one. $10 chili entry, $5 to taste all chili, cash prizes, trophies, and a swap meet. Man, I'm telling you what, get you some chili, go walk around, look at some old parts, man. Have a good time, hang out with Special Forces Regiment MC. Always good times down at Fort Bragg Harley Davidson. And if you miss out on that later on that evening, the Queens of the South will be having bike night at Fort Bragg Harley Davidson in Fayetteville. This is going to be 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So basically, you can do all day there if you want to, man. Stop by, grab some chili, do the swap meet, hang out for a little while longer, hang out with the Queens of the South. They're going to have a DJ. They're going to have liquor servers. They're going to have food trucks. They're going to have a turkey giveaway. A turkey giveaway? Man, that's what I'm talking about. So 5 to 8 p.m. for this one. Queens of the South Bike Night, Fort Bragg, Harley Davidson, keeping the party going, guys. And then Boneyard Harley Davidson in Winterville, North Carolina, having their hog toy run on Saturday as well. Kickstands up at 11:30 a.m. for this one. And let's see, you got to bring the old $20 or $10 for a passenger or a new toy of equal value. But you get a complimentary lunch. There's going to be cold drinks and music. And hey, man, look, good feelings all around because he did the right thing and threw a toy towards this toy run, man. That's what we're doing this time of year. Another swap meet coming up. Thunder Roads Harley Davidson, Danville, Virginia is having their motorcycle parts swap meet. Vendors set up at 8 a.m. Event runs 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Food and drinks available for purchase, man. Let me tell you, great place up there, Thunder Roads Harley Davidson in Danville, Virginia. One of my favorite places to go, honestly. Good crew up there, man. They put on great events, and it's a nice ride up down through there. All right. Doghouse Harley Davidson is having their Paws and Pistons fall adoption event. Now this could be like a two-prong event for you guys right here, man. Not only do you go out there and you get to meet adoptable pups, you never know, man. You or someone in your family might want an adoptable pup for Christmas. It'll be an early Christmas present, but why not? Go help these puppies out, man. There's no need for them to be in little cages like that. Go take that dog home with you. Doghouse Harley Davidson is in Rock Hill, South Carolina. This event's going to be going at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And if that dog's not cute enough, they've got free beer, and that might seal the deal for you, man. Take that dog home with you. Harley Davidson Pet Basket giveaway, free custom poker chip with purchase for the first 100 people. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. And that's their shop dog right there, Bam Bam. So Bam Bam will probably be there too. Cool poker chip, man. Make sure you get out there and check that out. The Peacekeepers Posse is having their third annual poker run this Saturday at the Berkeley Shrine Club in Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Let's see, registration's 3 p.m. That's what I'm talking about. They're like, man, we are not doing this early in the morning. It's too cold. It's early on Saturday. We're doing this sucker at 3 p.m. So good on them. Best and worst hand cash prize, gun raffles, 50-50 food, all kinds of good stuff going on right down there in Moncks Corner, South Carolina. The NAM Knights of America MBC Clubhouse will be hosting the first annual Gary Caretaker Champagne Memorial Ride. Saw this one posted up a few times, man. Gonna be a popular event down in Surfside Beach, South Carolina. Meet up at 11 a.m. Kickstands up at 12 p.m. Stop for barbecue lunch, drink and toast in Gary's memory, and then an open house at the clubhouse after the ride, man. So cool, man. Check that out. And then Sunday, November 16th, is the 23rd annual motorcycle toy run in Simpsonville, South Carolina, that is put on by our friends. Well, I thought it was Greenville Harley Davidson, but Simpsonville, South Carolina. It is Greenville. Okay, good. Heritage Park in Simpsonville, South Carolina. Line up at 11 a.m. Kickstands up at 1. Bring that new toy. This is rain or shine, which, all rides really should be. Just depends on how bad you want it, guys. So after party, live music, and benefits Greenville County Foster Parent Association. Important stuff, man. Check that out right there. Get out there and have fun. And then the 36th annual Greenwood Toy Run will be happening at the Hobby Lobby in Greenwood, South Carolina. Kickstands are up at 2 p.m. for that one. Bring a new unwrapped toy for this one. There's going to be food trucks, beverage vendors, and the toys will be distributed by Greenwood DSS. This one is presented by the Woodlawn Ramblers MC and is bound to be a good time, so make sure you check that out. So that's what we've got going on this weekend. A couple notable events coming up after this. November 22nd, which is next weekend, is the Biker Trash Nation Toy Run. That's going to start out of Pine Tree Tavern in Winston-Salem. You should make sure you check that out. They've got a toy list right now, too. So if you can't make it, you can click on this. It'll take you to their event, and you can do their wish list, man, help them out that way. Also, December 6th, which is a couple weekends from now, Riding High Harley Davidson will have their annual toy run. This is a must for the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. We've been involved with this ride. They took a couple years off around COVID, but we've been involved with this ride since 1998, man. So this is one that we definitely get in on. I suggest you do the same. Get out there. This is December 6th at Riding High Harley Davidson. Make sure you do that. And naturally, coming up, the biggest event in January on January 31st, the January 31st ever saw is the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Custom Bike Show, man. Coming at you. It's going to be a big time. I'm actually going to switch to this screen because there we go. It should fill the screen a little bit better for Instagram and anybody else that's holding their phone vertically. But yeah, man, coming up January 31st, the biggest bike show in the Carolinas. We're going at it again, man. We got 2 rooms this year. Going to be a big time. Now, I'll say this. We are ahead of schedule with bike show registrations. Registration is open. Please still register your bike. But the last 3 years in a row, we have run out of room for bikes. We are still open now. But it's one of them things, man. Like, I cannot guarantee you that late January there's going to be a spot for your bike. And here's the thing, guys. It's $30 to register your bike. We do have $12,000 in cash prizes to hand out that day. So, hey, man, you can win some money. But you also get a ticket to come in per person that registers bikes, right? So you go ahead and register your bike. You'll get a ticket to come in. So you might as well put your bike in the show. And if nothing else, you get to hang out with your bike inside the Greensboro Coliseum and have a good time. And that's just worth it too. But here's the deal. This is breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Stop what you're doing. Turn around. Pay attention. Breaking news here. The Carolinas Full Throttle magazine, in conjunction with some friends that are not to be known at this point, we're going to be giving away a motorcycle at this event. And when I say we're giving it away, I mean it's completely free. When you walk in this place, this is the aim at least. When you walk in, we're going to give you a ticket at our booth, perhaps. If we can figure out another way to do it that's better. Hey, if you got a suggestion, let me know. But we're talking about having tickets at our booth, one per person, and you can totally win a motorcycle. There's my boy Tim. What's up, Tim? Hey, it's good to hear from you, man, on here. That's what I'm talking about. But look, it's a free motorcycle. Do with it what you want. Somebody's gonna leave there with it because I don't have anywhere to put it whenever we leave, right? But free motorcycles, man. It's a Sportster. It's a 1200 Sportster Custom. It's a nice bike. You're going to like it. We're still putting parts together on it, having a big time with it. That's breaking news, guys. Free motorcycle. We're going to give that away right before the Bike Show Awards. Must be present to win. So hang out, have a good time, and you might be able to win yourself a motorcycle. We've got the international bikini team signed up. I'm waiting on the finals for that, man. But we'll have the international bikini team there. We're gonna have the Carolina Biker Lawyers calendar models there. We're gonna have at least 300 custom motorcycles. We're gonna have 150 vendor booths, live music from Them Rockabilly, which is funny. Everybody goes, "What's their name again?" Them. What? Them. No, Them, man. They're awesome. They played. I think this will be their 3rd year playing. They do such a damn fine job that we go, man. I want you to come back next year. So Them is playing again, along with their friend Jared Petty's and the Headliners. They're going to be playing as well. There's going to be a fashion show put on by Riding High Harley Davidson. My friend Haller Mano is going to be set up with a tintype portraits to get your portrait taken. It does say Motorcycle Drag Racing Expo on there. We're going to change that to Flathead Motorcycle Drag Racing or Racing Bikes Expo. So check that out there. Also, Ink Lab Tattoo will be set up as they have been in the past, doing tattoos that day. It's going to be a big time, man. It's going to be a great time. But like I said, man, make sure you register your bike. Tim's already registered. He's ready to go. He knows the story. But go ahead and register your bike, man, because, come middle of January, man, I cannot promise you that we'll still have room for that. for that bike in there. And I want to see your bike, man. Bring it. This is why we do this thing. It's like you love motorcycles so much that you're like, I can't get enough of looking at these things. So bring some motorcycles out there. Hey, there's Poop Putt. What's going on, man? Java Sky, Custom Cycles over here on Instagram. Good to see you on here, my friend. And Mrs. Cycle Source. Look, hey, this is a banner day. This is better. And while they're on here, I might as well say Mrs. Cycle Source over here from Cycle Source magazine on my Instagram feed. This is insane. But here's the deal, guys. Look, we're big fans of the Smokeout. We've been involved with the Smokeout for years and years and years, and we've finally got around to the point where their schedule opened up enough to where they could come to our show in January 31st. So we hooked up, man, with Heather and Chris, man. They're going to have a Smokeout booth. So you'll basically be the first ones on January 31st to get like the latest scoop on the Smokeout stuff for Smokeout 26, which you're not going to want to miss. But on top of that, they're gracious enough to give me a Full Throttle magazine pick in their bike show at the Smokeout. It's a huge honor, right? So I tried to turn that around and give them that same honor, which is it's a lesser honor, man. But because we're on two different planes. But they said, cool, what we'll do is, man, whoever wins the Smokeout Choice Award will be part of the cycle showcase at the Smokeout, the indoor section of their bike show that's put up so freaking beautifully. It's one of those places you walk in and your jaw drops, man. Beautiful bikes in there. So here's the deal, guys. If you want your bike to have a chance at that, or at the $12,000 that we'll be giving away that day, or the free motorcycle that we're giving away that day, it's worth getting in there. Like I said, $30 to register your bike, all kinds of cool chances. On top of that, look, hey man, if Smokeout comes by and picks your bike, that's an honor alone. But on top of that, being able to show it at their show, Smokeout 26, what a huge deal. So that's the deal. Poop Putt, you still don't have a bike to sign in for your show? Come on, man. Look, it's not like you don't come up with enough bikes, man. What about the shovel head with the flame paint job? That's never been there, man. The numbered one. You could put that one in there. That's going to be a beautiful bike. By the way, we split some of the categories this year. It's really hard to judge the customized antiques with the barn finds and the restores and stuff like that. So we've split this up into vintage customized and vintage original, and then antique original and antique customized, plus plenty of other vintage and modern classes, 25 of them to be exact. So make sure you check that out. I'm sure, Poop Putt, you can find something to put in that show, man. Don't mess with me. But like I said, we still have some time. We're ahead of schedule with the registrations than we were last year, which is slightly scary. If anybody's ever had to judge 300 motorcycles in one night, you'll know what I'm saying, man. But it's we have a small band of rebels that go in there and look over these bikes, but it still takes us till 3 a.m. It's going to be a great day anyway. That's my sacrifice to you guys. It's going to be a great day. So make sure you check that out. And there you go. January 31st inside the Greensboro Coliseum, our 4th annual custom bike show. It's the biggest one on January 31st, 2026 that I've ever heard of. So you should be there. But that's what we've got. I took myself off of there. Wrong button. All right, but that's all we've got here today, guys. Look, get out there, ride your motorcycle this weekend, have a big time. If you're looking for events, look no further than the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. We've done all the work, gathered all the information, published it in the magazine, and then I just talked about it for the last 27 minutes. All right, that's all we've got. So here's the deal, guys. That is 27 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted. You'll never get it back, but I appreciate you spending it with me. We'll see you out there on the road this weekend. Come see me at Blue Collar Cycle Company for their Tits and Tacos event. We'll be out there having a good time. Otherwise, man, just get out there and ride. Enjoy yourself.